Alright, so while I have a couple of minutes, I wanted to touch base, sort of do a quick review about staying at the Signature by MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. This most recent time when I went out, as we saw to look for a house, I decided that I didn't want to stay in a big resort because the company was nice enough to fly me out, pay for my trip to look for a house. So I didn't want to do anything like that because the rooms were like $300 a night. And I didn't want to stay too far from the strip because I wanted to be able to do some stuff. So a friend and I went on Airbnb and we ended up finding a condo at the Signature MGM Grand, which I thought was a fantastic experience from check-in to check-out, and had a couple of snacks along the way, and they were amazingly accommodating for me. So check-in. The check-in process for us was a little difficult, only because when we booked online, the automatic, you know how you book things, you fill out your name and address enough on your internet and it just like auto-populates. So we had done that, and it ended up turning our last name as our first name under the reservation. So when we got there, they could not find a reservation at all. And so that was a little discouraging because when we got there, we went to the wrong tower, because the Signature at MGM Grand, as we'll see, has 3 different towers, and so we went to the wrong tower. So initially it was a literally like, oh my god, we just got like had on Airbnb, but the front desk staff, they were super nice. They took, they worked with us and found our reservation. Now because we were delayed on our flight a day, we were supposed to get in on a Friday night, we got there on a Saturday morning. Initially the people were like, well, our check-in isn't until 4, so you have to find something to do for a couple of hours. But, all we had to do was explain what had happened, the plane delay, and they were like, oh yeah, I see that, sorry about, whatever. We got to go right up to our room. So the check-in process was flawless. We were only going for a weekend, so it was easy enough. We didn't have a lot of bags or baggage or anything like that. The one thing that I would say with the check-in process is to be very careful with the valets, because when we initially couldn't find our reservation at the gate, because it's a gated condo area, they couldn't find our reservation, so they're like, we'll let you through this one time, but you have to make sure you get a parking pass or you won't be allowed back in. So we said, okay, so we did that, checked in, got into our room, and then went out. We're going to go back out for the day. And when we went back with our car the second time, we went through the line in the gate that said, like, for registered guests that have already been here before. So the guy opened the gate for us, no problem. But when we got to the valet at the condo, which is complimentary, they were like, you need to have this pass. And we were like, we don't have a pass. The front gate just let us in. We have here's my room key. Gave the information to the reservation. But he was about to make me drive all the way back down to the front gate to get a permanent parking pass, because that's how they keep, the unwanteds out. I don't know, for the people who aren't staying there for safety and security of the guests, which I respected enough. But I was on a time crunch. I was like, I don't have time for this, I'll do it next time, but I'm not moving my car. I got a little aggressive. Was like, I'm not going all the way back down there. I've got reservations, and meeting my realtor, like, I need to go. They're like, okay, well, this is literally, next time you come in, you have to stop at the gate and get a parking pass because they're not going to let you back in. So that was fine. So if there's any issue with your check-in, they'll let you go check in. But then I would recommend next time you leave, make sure you get a permanent parking pass and get that in your car, or you may have had some issues with the valet. Other than that, it was a wonderful experience. The room was clean. It was just enough for a weekend. The bathroom was stunning. It came with everything that I wanted. The pools, so there's 3 different pools at the Signature at the MGM Grand. One of them is 21 and over, so for me, because I don't like children, I like that pool because there was no kids. It was very relaxing. The drinks were delicious. And the good thing that was about that is that there were no resort fees associated with the staying in the condo. But the good thing was that there was a walkway over to the MGM Grand, so if I wanted that big party atmosphere, or I wanted to go gamble, or I wanted a big loud pool, it was just a walk away, and you got free access to the MGM Grand with your signature room key. So that was nice. There's a couple of restaurants in there. We didn't really eat at the condo, but the Starbucks was there. It was a little, like $1 overpriced, but whatever. So that was good. Checkout process was, they were very accommodating and very friendly. We had an issue where we weren't flying out until like 9 o'clock at night. Then we found out that our flight wasn't leaving until 2 a.m. But we had done, we had booked the hotel room for the extra night, or the condo, whatever, for the extra night because I didn't want to have to check out by 11 a.m. and have nowhere to go for the day. We were like, so let's say we get to the airport and our flight gets canceled. It's 9 p.m., it's already been delayed till 2 a.m. In the event that our flight gets canceled, and we want to come back and sleep till the morning, or we have to spend a couple more hours, I don't want to officially check out and then not be able to get back in the room. And they were very nice. They're like, so here's what we'll do. I see there are no room charges. That's fine. You'll automatically be checked out at 11 a.m. tomorrow because you're not here, but I won't officially check you out right now because in the event that you have to come back. And that was very nice of them, and I really appreciated that. Thankfully, we flew out without any issues, but overall, would I stay there again? 100% yes. It was quiet. The check-in, check-out process was flawless. You get free complimentary valet with your stay, but always have your valets. So it was fun for me. I'd stay there again. I'd recommend it to anybody else. I'm going to do, at the end of this, we'll do the room tour so you can see real quick what the condo setup was. It wasn't a lot. It'd be fun for like 1 or 2 people, but I wouldn't take a family there necessarily with kids. At least for ours, because it was like a studio type condo. So anyway, that's a quick little thing about it. You can watch the room tour below. It'll have some snapshots of the view. It'll have some snapshots of the room itself in the bathroom. So overall, very good. I would highly recommend it. I would definitely stay again. And that's that. So until next time, until my next travel, take care. All right, so we are staying at the Signature by MGM Grand this time in a condo instead of staying like a big resort. So let's take a look and do a first reaction video. Let's do this real quick. Let's see. Cute! All right. In. All right, so got your little wet bar there. Oh, wow. This is nice. Got multiple different coffee options. Your Keurig or your coffee pot or your blender. Little stove. Okay. And then your view. All right. Look at it. Cool. Oh my gosh, you see the high roller and Trump Tower over that way? Let's check out the bathroom. Ooh, looks baller. There we go. All right. And this was cheaper than staying in any of the hotels this weekend. So, I'm happy. All right, so let's get changed and let's go do some stuff.